ASUS routers po, technically, what we have for our routers that it provides our customers or end users to have a whole home Wi-Fi coverage by means of connecting each router to each other. ASUS currently has variety of segments for our routers. So we have the regular Wi-Fi 6 routers. That is the most basic router that we offer. The second one is our gaming routers that has features for gamers that can help boost their game experience. And then at the same time, meron din kaming routers that is being offered in pairs. We call them the Zen Wi-Fi. So all of our routers actually has that feature wherein it allows our routers to connect to each other. So it doesn't matter what model you have, as long as the feature is there, you can connect it with each other.
Hello, builders. Welcome to another episode of ProsTalk. So, to those who maybe are just tuning in today, ProsTalk is a social corporate responsibility of building. So, this is a platform for anyone who builds. So, anyone who's interested to know anything about construction, project management, engineering, architecture, and anything about this business. We have a broad network of partners that can provide you with insights, experiences that can help you in the field. Today, we are joined by Elie Fermindoza, Technical PR Specialist of ASUS. Good morning, Sir Elie.
Hello po, good morning.
So, to start our episode, can you briefly introduce yourself to the viewers?
Yeah, good morning to everyone or good day to everyone. My name is Elie Fermindoza. So I'm currently the technical PR from ASUS Philippines OP department. So basically kasi ASUS has two departments. One of them is the system team. They're the one who handles laptops and commercial products, while the OP team, our team, is the one handling component side and also monitor and routers.
All right, it's good to know. So let's jump into our interview proper. So,
Mhm.
can you tell us what are the key features of ASUS extendable routers that can make them a suitable solution for improving home and Wi-Fi coverage?
Mhm. Okay, so for ASUS routers po, technically what we have for our routers that it provides our customers or end users to have a whole home Wi-Fi coverage by means of connecting each router to each other. Okay, so what I'm saying is that if ever po kasi that there are times na yung bahay natin is full of dead spots, sabihin natin. There are areas at home or at our office wherein hindi po sila inaabot nung Wi-Fi signal. So what ASUS did is that it creates a feature on all of our routers, allowing them to connect to each other so that you could extend the router signal all over the home or all over your office area so that it can eliminate dead spots. And then one good thing about this is hindi nyo na po kailangang tapon yung mga old routers nyo, but what you can do is add additional routers if needed be. So kumbaga the previous routers that you own, as long as the feature is within that router, you can connect it to the other routers that you can purchase in the near future or in the future.
Thank you for that information, Sir Eli. So, ask ko lang yung about sa features niya. So,
Mhm.
what is the maximum coverage area of this, like per unit per router?
Mhm. Okay, it actually depends on the model because ASUS currently has variety of segments for our routers. So we have the regular Wi-Fi 6 routers. That is the most basic router that we offer. The second one is our gaming routers that has features for gamers that can help boost their game experience. And then at the same time, meron din kaming routers that is being offered in pairs. We call them the Zen Wi-Fi. Okay, so for that, yung mga features or yung mga coverage niya depends. Okay, but most of the routers that we are offering can have at least 5,500 square feet
Mhm.
na coverage. So, syempre, if you extend it using the AI mesh features that I'm talking about earlier, it can be more larger than the usual one. And also, with the help of the Wi-Fi 6 technology, it also helps penetrate walls, pero not kumbaga hindi sobrang kakapal na walls but it can at least have the most basic walls that is being used for usual buildings or usual rooms for homes and buildings.
Yeah, that's true kasi walls talaga yung kalaban minsan ng
Ah, ah.
Wi-Fi signal, especially 'pag yung 5G
Mm-mm.
kasi
Yes.
small yung range niya, 'no?
Mm-mm. Tama
Like
po.
for our next question, so how do
Mm-mm.
multiple ASUS extendable routers be used together to create a mesh of network for seamless Wi-Fi coverage across a large area?
Yan. Okay, so for that po, as mentioned earlier, that is what we call the AI mesh feature. So all of our routers actually has that feature wherein it allows our routers to connect to each other. So it doesn't matter what model you have, as long as the feature is there, you can connect it with each other. So ang ginagawa po niya is that instead of adding what they call extenders or repeaters, the router itself serves as the extender and the repeater. So, ang maganda po kasi sa kanya is that if you are using a router to extend your coverage, hindi lang po yung range ng Wi-Fi yung na-extend, pati po yung mga features that the router has. Like for example, we have QoS prioritization. So if ever po that the main router that you have has that feature and you activate it, pagka ginamitan nyo po ng AI mesh or you add additional ASUS router, na-extend din po yung feature na yon. So hindi nyo lang makukuha yung feature na yon dun sa main router but also on the extended routers that you add on your network solution.
All right, so like ano pala, they work hand in hand. So
Yes.
speaking of their features, so
Mm.
what are the other advantages of ASUS extendable routers compared to traditional Wi-Fi range extenders or repeaters?
Yun po. So, as mentioned as well earlier, hindi lang yung mismong coverage yung kaya niyang i-extend, but also the features that are on the router itself. So, a good example is, as mentioned earlier, we also have gaming routers. So, for gaming routers kasi, we have this feature we call Game Boost. So, technically, the Game Boost boost up yung gaming packets kasi yung mga games ngayon 'di ba online na. So most of them requires internet connection. So when you activate Game Boost, pinaprioritize nung router yung mga gaming packets. So kumbaga yung mga mobile games and then also yung mga console games, mas napapabilis siya. Kumbaga hindi nagkakaroon ng delay on playing those online games. So existing lang siya on our gaming routers. But with the help of our AI mesh features that extends the Wi-Fi coverage, kahit yung mga non-gaming routers can also have that feature as long as you connect it with a gaming router. So, isa yun sa mga highlight ng aming routers. And then also at the same time, there are some extenders kasi or repeaters that requires you to log in again pag hindi ka na nakakonect sa main router. So, with us kasi, isang SSID lang yung kailangan mo and no need for you to check your phone from time to time to change SSIDs kasi the router itself will automatically connect you to the nearest router nung device mo. Like for example, if you are moving from one area to another and then magkaiba yung routers doon, yung router na yung automatically mag-a-adjust for your device to connect to it instead of you doing it manually. So automatically na siya ginagawa ni router. And then also, another feature is that if you exactly have three routers in the home solution, tapos you are interconnected to it to eliminate the dead spots. If ever man mag-fail yung isa, isang router dun sa tatlo, the two will connect with each other automatically as long as they are within range. So hindi ka naman problema na nawalan ako ng internet, nasira yung isang router, kailangan kong i-connect manually yung isang router. No, they connect to each other automatically. No need for you to do anything as long as they are within the range of each other naman.
Ay, ang amazing yung, features ni ASUS routers pala.
Mm.
So, lalo na para sa mga gamers natin, it's good to know
Yes.
that features, especially, sa household, sobrang daming gamers kahit mga bata.
Yes, tama, tama.
Okay, so, with that being said, so, ang next question is about security. So,
Mhm.
what are the security features available in ASUS Extendable routers to protect against unauthorized access and ensure a secure Wi-Fi network?
So for ASUS routers, we actually tie up with a well-known protection company or security company, I can say. That is Trend Micro. So our router is protected with AI Protection or AI Protection Pro. We have two versions. The version depends on what model or ASUS router you are using. So technically, the router itself has its own basic antivirus that protects all of the devices connected to it. It's either for malicious viruses that you can get from internet usage. Yeah. And then you can also have it configure on your own using the app that we have to configure. And then at the same time, meron din kami tinatawag na parental controls. So parental controls is very good for an household that has kids that yung nawiwili na sa internet. So it can be configured on how long you can connect the device of your kids. Yan. And then also you can configure it as well kung ano yung mga content lang that they could watch on certain applications such as YouTube.
All right. Very secure. So, para ito sa ating mga parents na, securing yung mga
Mm-mm.
information ng mga na nakikita ng kids nila.
Yes.
So, okay, for our next question. So, ito medyo everyone wants to know about this. So,
Mm-hmm.
can ASUS extendable routers prioritize bandwidth for specific devices or applications to optimize network performance? And can a ASUS extendable router system be integrated by existing
Mm-hmm.
home automation or smart home devices?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is one of the features as well of our routers. You can prioritize bandwidth. So as mentioned earlier, we have QoS prioritization. And then at the same time, if you want to specifically limit a certain bandwidth of a certain device na nakakonect sa kanya, you can also do so. And then, pwede mo rin siyang i-block just a regular router. Pero ang mas maganda sa kanya is, yun nga, you can limit a certain bandwidth onto it or yung kung gaano karami yung nada-download niyang data. Like for example, si Kuya, mahilig siya mag-download ng mga movies or ng mga games. Um, so pwede natin siyang i-limit. Like, lagyan lang natin ng 1 gig of data, so on and so forth. So that hindi, kumbaga, lahat ng mga device na connect can still share um, fast internet connection. And then also for the next question about home automation and smart home devices, yes, mas maganda nga actually yung router namin ngayon because of the Wi-Fi 6 technology. It allows the router to communicate to more devices. So, syempre, it depends pa rin on the model of the router kasi for the ROG routers that we have, you can connect at least 90 to 100 devices dun sa mismong router. So, syempre, hindi naman tayo magkakaroon ng 100 na
Yeah.
mobile phones or laptops, 'di ba? So some of them use it for CCTVs, yung mga smart lock, so on and so forth. Actually, sa bahay nga I'm using kumbaga an internet camera. So it is
Mhm.
connected to an ASUS router as well. So it's much more easier and faster at the same time kasi yung router itself has a better internet connection. So pag minomonitor ko siya outside home, like for example, pag nandito ako sa office, yung quality nung camera, hindi siya yung nagpipixelate kasi mabagal yung connection niya dun sa router. Kumbaga, mas na-maximize mo yung smart device or yung home device
Mm.
because it is connected to an ASUS router.
Okay, thank you for that information, Sir Elie. Talagang for this, ano, the question naman, this enlightens naman yung mga,
Mhm.
kasi ngayon, sobrang dami ng innovation, smart devices, for,
Yes.
di lang for home security, syempre.
Mhm.
Syempre, pag aalis ka, lahat ng devices natin, connected yan para, yun nga, like you said, meron tayong mga, for example, smart gates, yung mga cameras,
Oo.
so, very
Yeah.
suitable to for today's age na sobrang daming need na i-connect sa Wi-Fi.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so for our next question, so are there any limitations or considerations to keep in mind when using ASUS extendable routers in terms of compatibility with different internet service providers or modem setups?
For that question, actually, as I know, wala naman. Kasi, to be exact, we are in partner with, if I'm not mistaken, all three. I'm not sure if I can name all three of them, pero alam niyo naman yan kung sino
Yes.
sila. But to be exact, most of them or all of them actually are offering different ASUS routers along with the plan that they are offering. So, makita nyo yun on their websites that they are offering certain models from us, specifically yung aming gaming routers kasi all of them are actually offering or kumbaga mas hina-highlight nila yung gaming plans nila. So they also partner it with our gaming router. So I think there are no limitations and considerations onto it, especially if you are setting it up. Kasi napakadali niya lang i-set up. Compared to the previous way that you install a router at home, mas madali na siya ngayon kasi you can actually use an app. You can download it on your phone and then much more easier for you to connect to it. No need for you to look for a laptop or a desktop for you to configure it through the web browser. Meron na siyang sarili niyang app that allows you to connect to it out of the box and then set it up in three easy way to be exact.
All right. Actually, for our builders, actually, I've tried setting up a modem of its name RTAX 1800.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
So for our viewers, watch out that video where we review this device.
mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay? So, ayun po. So, for our next question, so, what kind of technical support or troubleshooting resources are available from ASUS for users experiencing issues with their extendable router system?
Yan. With ASUS kasi, it's much more easier for you to ask questions kasi we have a certain team that manages our social media page in Facebook, Instagram. So if ever that you have questions, technical supports, we can do basic troubleshooting. And then also our customer service support is always available naman to help our customers if they have questions. And one good thing as well about our router is that it has 3 years warranty. So hindi siya repair, it's a replacement kasi we don't want our users and customers to wait for their routers um, to be fixed kumbaga.
Mm,
And
yeah.
then wala silang internet connection or nahihirapan silang i-connect yung mga devices nila kasi nga nasa repair yung kanilang router. So we opt to replace it na no need for you as long as it's within the warranty.
That's good to
Sorry.
know. Siyempre pagdating na sa kunyari mga service company, kunyari mga service provider companies, medyo mahirap tumawag and then
Mm-hmm.
takes time to, get your device fixed. So, good to know
Yes.
na ASUS very responsive din sa aftermarket sales. Okay, so before we end this, so for our last question, um, so to summarize all of the given information, can you tell us now what
Mm.
sets ASUS extendable routers apart from its similar products?
Okay. So for that one, let me just share you a one slide from my presentation. So this is one of the features that our router is offering that doesn't uh, other brands doesn't have. They do have the same technology connecting to each other pero on a limited way. Kasi sa amin, there are no limits to it. So that's why we have a campaign that we call extendable routers, wherein you can mix and match different ASUS routers to create your own home Wi-Fi solution. Okay? Kasi yung iba, let's say, hindi kasya sa budget nila yung mismong router itself. Sa amin, you can purchase a budget-friendly router, and then if ever that you want to expand your home or you want to add more routers to cover the whole area that you want, pwede po kayong mag-purchase ng other routers and connect it with each other. So we have recommendations wherein it allows our users to have an idea on, let's say, how many routers can I place on my home if ever that I have 30 to 40 devices that I want to connect to the internet. So kung mapapansin nyo here, we have a medium home that has 30 to 40 number of devices to connect. So pwede po tayong mag-mix and match on these routers that you can see here. Yan. And the features that are you are seeing here or kung para saan siya, kung mapapansin mo lahat ng mga products there is meron siyang icons na pare-pareho kasi all of
Mhm.
our routers pretty much has the same features aside from the gaming routers, and there are also some features on the higher models na can support two different ISPs or internet service providers. Like for example, itong nasa baba, yung GTAX 11,000 Pro. So ito yung aming ROG gaming router. So isa yan sa mga routers that can support 90 to 100 devices, yung mismong router lang. So if you add additional routers onto it, so it's much more better. Yan. Aside from having a broad range of Wi-Fi coverage, pwede mo pa siyang i-extend if you want to add more onto it. Tapos yung katabi naman niya, this one, yung GTAX 6000, can
Mhm.
support two different ISPs. Okay, so when I say ISPs, pwede kang kumuha ng dalawang internet mo, tapos connect mo sa isang router. It's either you can use one of them as a backup if ever na mag-fail yung isa, or pwede mong pag-combine yung speed nila. Like for example, if you have two 5 Mbps, magiging siyang 10. So it's up to you. It's up to how you want to mix and match your internet connection. But the good thing about this is no need for you to think or no need for you to worry na ano ba yung kailangan kong router on such a small house. Yan, pwede kang kumuha nito, pwede kang kumuha niyan, and so on and so forth. So again, with the extendable routers, kung ano yung main router mo, kung ano yung features niya, can also be transferred to other routers connected to it. So hindi siya nalilimit on just a certain model of routers. It can be transferred to another one as long as it is connected with each other. So yun yung difference ng aming routers compared to the other brands routers in the market.
So, thank you for that information, sir. So this enlightens our viewers and, for
Mm.
the future purchaser of ng this Wi-Fi routers. Can you once again promote your company and how to
Mhm.
reach ASUS, social media accounts, and what to watch for?
Okay, so so far, ASUS has a variety of social media platforms that we support. So we have Facebook, we have their ASUS Philippines and ROG Philippines, and then also same goes with Instagram. We also have TikTok na, though hindi
Mhm.
kami sumasayaw doon. More on ano lang, more on product videos,
Yeah.
features, and easy steps on how you can use our products, not just routers, but also the other products that we are offering. And if you have questions, feel free to message us on those platforms. Kasi as mentioned earlier, we also have customer service that could help you and support you with your concerns about our products. Or if you are planning to purchase a product from us, just let us know on those platforms, and we will let you know where are the nearest stores, even the online stores, para hindi na kayo lumabas ng bahay. We will send you links wherein you can purchase them, so that's much more convenient for you guys um, to purchase our products.
Oh,
Yan.
all right.
And for new products, dun din kami nagpo-post ng mga new products namin, upcoming products, all products that we are offering, basta may bago, dun nyo siya unang makikita. And then we also have some Facebook groups wherein most of them, ano naman siya, wala namang bayad yung pag-join dun sa group na yon, though mas na papauna yung mga introduction ng bagong products on that specific Facebook group. Yeah. You just need to look for ASUS Philippines or ROG or Republic of Gamers na group sa Facebook, and then you can join. Kumbaga, we will accept you wholeheartedly on that group so that you will know new products from us.
Alright, so guys, alam niyo na, sali kayo dun sa Facebook group kasi talagang useful yun kasi dun yung
Mm,
community niyo, right?
yes,
Yeah.
tama
So
po.
ako naman pa-promote. So
Mhm,
watch out for yung product review ng RTX 1800 HP. So this will be uploaded this week also. So after this pro stock,
mhm.
watch out dun sa ating product review on how quick and how convenient yung kanilang product. All right. So once again, thank you, Sir Elie, for that very informative talk, and it's nice to have you here in ProsTalk.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sir Philip, for inviting us here and talk about our products. And see you again.
All right. It's our pleasure. And to our viewers, stay tuned for more ProsTalk episode on Build It TV. Thank you for watching.